Now, there's been a little controversy.
Controversy. What's the
That has come towards
controversy?
the Anthony Sain show. I said,
Uh-oh.
let me go get the big dog, man. That got me messed up. Can we go get the big dog right quick to get these
Okay.
folks about me, man?
Because
So
apparently, John, Anthony doesn't care about South Memphis.
I don't care
Apparently.
about kids. I don't
Uh-oh.
care about kids in South Memphis because
No, that can't be true.
I rarely
That
use
cannot
Grok,
be
bro.
true.
I rarely use Grok. I'm not really a fan of Grok because graphically, the stuff that Grok kicks out ain't just the best looking stuff. I already use ChatGPT or whatever. I know you're an AI guy. So, but I put out a couple tweets and I got attacked on Twitter. People just, man, you killing kids in South Memphis. I thought you cared about the city. And it really rubbed me the wrong way, man. I was like, there's so much misinformation about what xAI is doing in the city and all those type of things. And I said, let me bring somebody on who I know has a pulse for this whole thing. At least from a hood view, from the view from the man sitting on his porch.
Yes,
what are your thoughts on xAI? What are your thoughts on AI in general? Because I know, man, when it first started coming around, you were like way ahead of like using this like for something productive and something constructive for sure. And for business, for education, for your radio station, you were way ahead of the path when the curve came after that. So I'm just asking you for your opinion on just AI in general and specifically xAI, which is here.
Can I be honest?
Man, we nothing
but
that.
Do I need to be political or do I need to be honest?
Man, bro, this is not a political show. Hey, we are independent. We are the bosses, so go ahead.
Okay, so check this out. To your point, yes, I love AI. When I first hit it, I met with it and saw it. I was like, yo, I saw this as a way to level the playing field for Black and brown children. Because we've constantly, and I'm not throwing shades to no race, but we all know it was a digital divide when the internet hit. We know that. Certain people could afford to buy internet access and a computer. Now, I think AI is 10 times more powerful than the internet boom when it hit back in the day. Wow. So me knowing that, I was trying to do everything I can to find out about it because I said, yo, if this levels the playing field, maybe this can help people in our community come up out of the depths of the ghetto and hell that we've been in. So I was a big proponent for AI then, and I'm a big proponent for AI now. Now you say xAI. Love it or hate it, it's here. Now, do we want to make sure everything is regulated? Monitoring the air quality? Hell yes. Hell yes. Now, on the flip side of that, if you got the world's fastest computer or biggest computer, put that to the side. NVIDIA is coming, and Dell is coming, and I think Supermicron is coming. All three of these companies, I think NVIDIA just said they like, what, 400 trillion, or they got some astronomical number. They one of the most valued companies in the world. They coming to Memphis. Now, what do I look like saying, okay, I don't want y'all to come because we're afraid of what's going to happen to certain communities. When I say that, I look at every time I drive downtown, I see the smoke and the fire coming out. Is that President's Island, I believe?
Yes, we talked about that the other day. Been there all my life.
All my life. Since I've been in Memphis. I said, what they building over there?
And I've been here longer than you. I've been here 45 of them things. So I've been seeing it all my life. So you understand. The dog food factory and all of those stuff.
Oh, right. So my thing is, I care about our community so much, but I don't want us to be like where we shut it down, they don't come, and now Memphis is just back to, well, ain't nothing to do in Memphis but barbecue, the Tigers and the Grizzlies. Well, we have an opportunity if we work together. Right, we work together and we be like, okay, what I heard, well, what I know, their tax bill was $12 million from the city, and I think it's $16 million from the county. So that's what? That's 30
million.
28 million, almost 30 million.
Yeah.
The city is going to take 25% of that and spread it around the communities nearby. That's a start. They came to our board meeting the other night, said we want to build
the school system board. The
school system. Right. We want to help with track, library, roof, window. Just they want to help. And they said we don't want nothing in return. And they was talking about monitoring the air quality on the school campus. If we set up the things to monitor and all of that, I'm with it. But if they coming in and they deregulate where they not checking or they not allowing people the government or certain people to check, I have a problem with it. But I don't want that to stop us from forward progression,
Yes.
where Memphis can now be known as a tech hub. And if AI is here, imagine what we can produce from our students that get them off the streets and learning some things about AI. And I'm about to build an AI room in my building just to help, because I don't want us to lose this opportunity of not being able to take Memphis forward. But I'm not willing to risk our lives for that. But I do want to make sure we got things in place and it's monitored, regulation, and all of that. But I don't want us to get so deep in worrying about small things that's stopping the big things. And I'm not saying life is small, but if they got the monitors, they checking the soil, the water, and all of that, and if
everything's coming back good,
we good. But if there's a problem, I'm with it. I'm gonna stand with people that's against it. But I know AI is something that is for the culture, that will help the culture, but we gotta learn it and educate ourselves. And also, before I stop, you got a lot of people that's making a lot of noise because they want clicks, they running for positions, or they want to be the loudest one in the room is not always the right one, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you got to sit back and be like, was this person talking about air quality 6 months ago, a year ago? Or did they just, I'm going against Elon Musk, or I don't like Elon Musk, so I want to do this. We got to educate.
I don't like Elon Musk, but you got to use your brain, bro.
Do you think that, John, do you see this as like kind of a culmination or even the opportunity for you to see your dream and your vision for what you started at Hamilton High School being kind of like brought to fruition a little bit more with more resources, more opportunities, things like that?
Well, I wouldn't put me as something for me. I want to do it for we. That's why we say we, not me, because I think plenty people could benefit from something like this in the resource. Just imagine if they say, hey, we want to build a podcast studio or something where we can get all the top podcasters in the city working together, promoting Memphis. When it's where we all can benefit, I'm with it. If only a certain group of people benefit, I'm totally against it, because that's what's been messing up our city and different, not just Memphis, but other places where only certain people benefit when big companies come to town and the rest of the community suffers. So I really want to watch what they do with the money that comes in, because I heard in a couple of years, they're going to be much more millions coming into the city and county. And if they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing with that money, it's a problem. And I'm totally against that.